Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the pelvic tilt. Pelvic tilt is a very simple exercise. It's very easy to do, and not a lot of people do it. In fact, when I ask people about it or mention it, everybody says, well, yeah, what's a pelvic tilt? This isn't one of those exercises where there's going to be a lot of people cheering. It's not one of those glamour exercises, but it's an exercise that everybody should do. It's great for your low back and your stabilizers. Basically what it is it's a very simple move. You're going to move your hips, your pelvis, just slightly. And what that does is it activates those inner muscles that are closest to the spine. Your squats and your deadlifts, all those, and the lunges, all those glamour moves bypass those very important stabilizer muscles within your body, that are closest to the spine. So, we want to go over the pelvic tilt. This is something that should be part of everybody's arsenal per se. Everybody wants, they talk about strengthening the core, but you really want to strengthen those inner muscles. If you have low back pain or you're coming off an injury, it's especially critical that you do this exercise. If you go to a chiropractor does its job, realigns your spine, but if you're not strengthening those muscles to hold that spine in place, you're going to be going back to the chiropractor a lot sooner than you would if you took care of the muscles that keep your spine in place. Now, the pelvic tilt, you want to focus on an area in Tai Chi. It's the Dantian in meditation. You see people handle with their hands here as they're seated. This would be pretty much around the root chakra in meditation. So in order to find that Dantian or the root chakra, you're going to feel your hip bones. Same thing with the pelvic tilt. And you come across right below the belly button, and that should be right around where your root chakra, where your Dantian is. And when you breathe, you want to breathe into this energy center and breathe out from it. And you'll feel this, you'll get that feeling of the muscles working in there through that breathing, and also through the pelvic tilt. A lot of people tell me, they can actually feel it. Once again, it's a very slight move, and I'm going to show you how it looks. Okay, you're going to be on the floor, feet are apart, close to your glutes. Find that hip bone and slightly shift the hips up just a fraction, and focus on moving in that general area that I mentioned before. And you kind of squeeze the glutes maybe a little bit, but you want to focus on just moving that lower part. And the hips really don't come off the ground, but that's it. It's just a pelvic tilt. Now, if you look real closely, you might be able to see a little bit of movement in my hips, and a lot of times you don't. But you can feel it, and I can feel the movement and the exercise in those muscles, those internal muscles working around the inside of the closest to the spine.